Hello everyone, how are you? Today we're talking about intuitive eating principle number 9, which is all about movement, exercising to feel the difference. So exercise is one of those things a lot of people have different feelings about. Some people hate it, some people just kind of tolerate it, and some people actually love it. I know I love it. My body needs to move. I love movement. I don't feel good. I can't sit for too long. I need to move. But, it does look different for everyone. So how does exercise actually fit into intuitive eating? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So I'm Kelsie Michaud. I'm a certified health and life coach, and I help both men and women to just get rid of that, gain control over emotional eating, get rid of that diet mentality so they can quit dieting and living around all these rules so they can feel confident in themselves and the choices that they make. So, with this exercising to feel the difference, it's basically the same principle that I've been saying about food. You want to listen to your body, okay? So when exercise is something that you actually feel like you have to do, then you're much less likely to actually want to do it, right? So if you start listening to how your body actually feels, when you're actually moving around, then you might start to notice all of those feel-good benefits that comes from moving your body. And a lot of that is just like, for one, you're able to handle stress better. You'll have more energy, and it gives you this sense of just well-being and empowerment almost, because it feels so good, and you sleep better at night as well. I know, say, like, for example, after my workout at the gym, sometimes I'm not always loving it while I'm going through it. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm feeling really good. But when I'm done, it's such an awesome, empowering feeling. So our bodies, they actually like to move. Our bodies want to move. And it's when we make it a chore, that's when our mind will get in the way, and it makes us think, yeah, I think I'd rather not. We often end up hearing a lot of talk about weight loss in relation to exercise as well. But this relationship it's a little complicated, because just because you start exercising, that doesn't mean that you're automatically going to lose weight. Weight loss is not the point of exercise to begin with, because if it was, you'd be very unlikely to keep with an exercise program consistently. So when you're starting out with like all of this maybe guilt or shame kind of feelings, then your relationship with exercise is bound to be unhealthy. So think about, like, what if we changed your thinking to begin viewing exercise as joyful movement? So think of it that way rather than a chore. So you might be able to maybe rethink going to that boot camp, and maybe you're like dreading it. Maybe you wanted to go, but then you're like, I don't know if I really want to do that. Instead, do something that you do enjoy. Go for a walk with a friend, or go for a walk by yourself, or anything, whatever kind of movement you enjoy. Yoga, stretching, running, jump roping, some weights, whatever you enjoy best. That might help you to want to stick with it longer. And you might even maybe take up a sport or something, or like I said, go lift some weights. Maybe that's more your thing, or maybe walking is your thing. Everybody's so different, and you know your body best, right? So you know what feels good to you. So that's all you have to do, is just choose what you know feels good, so that you're not dreading it. Because exercise can actually contribute to a lot of your life, really, when you approach it from like a healthy standpoint, and then it can play into just respecting your body. So if you're coming on, please say hello. I'm seeing a bunch of numbers that people are here, but it's not showing me your name. So let me know you're here. Say hi. Hi, Chloe. Thank you for coming on. How are you today? And if you catch the replay, #replay, so I know you're here, and I'd love to say hello to you too. So when we choose joyful movement instead of like exercise or something we dread, you might find yourself thinking this more and more, as it kind of just naturally finds this place in your life and into your routine. So for myself, like, I love to go for a walk anytime, really. It doesn't matter the time of day. I love to just be able to get outside in nature and go for a walk, whether it's a walk when I'm at the beach or just maybe after dinner to get outside for a walk. That feels good to me. So if that's something that feels good to you, you could start incorporating that as a routine. I also go to the gym first thing in the morning because I absolutely love it and it feels good to me, not just physically, but mentally as well. So that's something I've incorporated into my routine. And if you have any questions about, things that you can do for movement or things that you like, I mean, really, you know your body best, so you know what feels good to you. But if you have any questions, feel free to pop it in the comments or reach out to me and let me know. I'm happy to answer your questions. But also remember that you may notice that sometimes, like, your body just doesn't feel like moving. Sometimes we have those days, and that's okay too. That's where still listening to your body comes into play. So you don't have to, like, earn that rest and relaxation. If that's how you're feeling, then go with it. Exercise is not an obligation. We shouldn't think of it that way, because that's another way that makes us kind of dread it. And sometimes the best thing you can do for your health is to, slow down and take a nap and relax sometimes. If that's what your body's telling you need, then honor that. And then that's what you need to do. Your body knows what it needs, and it's going to tell you. You just need to listen to it. A lot of times we override those feelings or what we're thinking or whatever our body's trying to tell us, or we ignore it. And it's this intuitive eating, all these intuitive eating principles all boil down to just listening to your body and listening to all of your internal cues that your body is trying to send you and tell you. And if we listen, then that's when we'll know exactly what we need and what we need to do. So if you have any questions, let me know. Put it in the comments or reach out to me. You can PM me if you like. And also I want to let you know that I have, I have 3 spots available left. I have to think without my calendar in front of me, but I have 3 spots left for some consultations this week. If you'd like to hop into one of those spots, we can discuss your health and weight goals if you'd like to dive a little further into that and see about taking you from where you are now to where you'd like to go. Otherwise, I'm going to hop off if there's no other questions, but I hope you all have a very beautiful day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.